Hello, everybody. It's Dark Side Phil. I need that money to pay my bills, the electric bill, the internet bill, stupid fucking trolls, man. I just want to chill. I rock back and forth on the X and Y axis. Tip me so I could catch up on everyone. And welcome to the Daily Wrap for Sunday, the 17th of April, 2022. Easter Sunday. So happy Easter to anyone out there who celebrated it today. Admittedly, again, this is the second week in a row that it was kind of a holiday for me, and I forgot about it. Last week it was my wedding anniversary. Both my wife and I forgot about it and didn't even realize it was our wedding anniversary until someone on stream said it to me, and I was like, oh. And then this week, last night, on the late stream, the Kirby stream that I was doing, someone said, oh, what are you doing for Easter tomorrow? I was like, Easter? Anyway, so I didn't really celebrate Easter, but on the pre-stream podcast, I had two interesting discussions. The first was actually talking about retro games, because I have a plan that over the summer, I'm planning on playing some retro games to the tune of... That kind of gets blocked, doesn't it? To the tune of, possibly, The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, Chrono Trigger, or maybe a few more. And since this is my plan for the summer, I wanted to talk about the last time when I tried to play a bunch of retro games during the summer. About 9 years ago. It was called the Summer of Retro, and it didn't go so well. But 9 years ago was a long time ago. My audience was a completely different style of YouTube on-demand audience. Today, if I balance retro games with other things that I'm doing, so it's not just the focus, I think it can work. So anyway, there's a big segment about that. And then also a segment about Easter, and how I used to celebrate Easter with my family when I was younger, food and all kinds of traditions that we had. So, check all that out on today's pre-stream podcast. Today's main gameplay stream was Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. It's a mouthful. We played through the entirety of The Phantom Menace, and we started up Attack of the Clones. So, as of the next stream of Lego, by the end of that stream, we should be at about halfway, if not more than halfway, through the Lego Star Wars Saga. Okay? I had a lot of fun today. There was a lot of open world exploration. The Phantom Menace had almost no story-based content. The missions for the story were incredibly short and pretty... how can I say, abridged compared to the other missions that we had done in the original trilogy of movies. Most of the gameplay of the Phantom Menace is open world exploring and doing, puzzles and things in the open world, trying to find the Kyber blocks and the like. The good news is, in this segment, we got enough resources to get the full upgrades to find all the hidden items in the game. Okay? So when we got to the Clone War, Attack of the Clones, the second movie in the prequel trilogy, I could see all the hidden items on the map. And we found the very first, I think they're called data cards, and immediately it says double Lego points. So I'm going to be earning double Legos for the rest of the playthrough, which means I'm going to be hitting all of those goals, the true Jedi goals and things, much more easily, getting more Kyber blocks for more upgrades. We're basically on the right track now. I think that was pretty much the challenge, was get that ability unlocked so you could see all the secrets, you could get them. And now you're kind of, moving towards the right direction. Not that the game will be easy by any means, but it'll be a lot easier to see the challenges and try to figure out how to do them, you see. So anyway, I had a great time, all right? There is definitely an audience for Lego. It's just not a big one. Today, again, we had between 200 and 300 viewers at all times during the stream. And we were having a good time. We were talking about the movies. We were interacting. It was a good time. But admittedly, support for the Lego series is not great. The entirety of the playthrough, really, since the first stream, has not been good. It's tough, even getting any support. I sometimes I have to tweet in the middle of the stream to remind everyone that I'm playing. Come by and support if you can. And it's a little disheartening because, again, this is the second time in a row that I started to play a game based on the feedback of my viewers, saying they wanted something new in the rotation. They didn't just want Elden Ring. So, first it was Ghostwire Tokyo, now it's Lego Star Wars. I like the game, I'm enjoying myself, I'm having a good time. We do have a dedicated viewer base, although it's much smaller than the mainstream base, but it's just hard to get consistent support. I don't know what else to say. I don't know how to change that. I think the game is fun. People who are here for the stream think it's fun. If you haven't given it a shot yet, I urge that you would. And by the way, really, again, I have to emphasize, if you're watching this playthrough on demand on YouTube, not the live streams, please consider contributing in some way, whether it's as simple as just becoming a channel member, or maybe a tip, or just liking the video and leaving a comment. I'm making nothing on these videos. All the ad revenue is being taken from me by claims. And on top of that, the streams are slow. So it's kind of like a double whammy. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm looking forward to more later this week. Now I think the playthrough is going to be even better because now I can see all the stuff on the map. I'm going to be getting double Legos. It should be a more enjoyable experience, okay? Then the late stream tonight was Skyrim After Hours, where we finished up the Dark Brotherhood quest line. And then, yes, we did begin the Companions quest line. It was a good time. It was fun. It was interactive. It was also the lowest supported Skyrim stream I've done since I started playing the game in December. And again, I don't know what to say. When I started playing this in December, people absolutely wanted it. In January, I played it as a main gameplay stream, and it was actually the best, most supported stream that I was doing in January. It was doing, in some cases, better than Resident Evil 4, better than the new games that came out in January. It was hot. People loved it, okay? But I told you guys all along, Skyrim was not going to be a main gameplay stream for a while. It was basically going to be only for the dead times. And then when there was other new games and stuff to play, those would be the daytime streams, and Skyrim would be a night stream. So this was all in the works, you know what I mean? Now, admittedly, Skyrim was not being played for a couple of weeks. And yeah, that kind of sucked that it was kind of on hiatus. But now it's back full time. It's going to be a late stream. I hope you'll give it a look and you'll consider supporting it. If you like the fact that I've played this game, I'm not kidding, for around 90 hours now. And I'm taking all the time to do all the guilds. I still have both DLCs. I still have the political plot line to choose, either the Stormcloaks or the Imperials. And then we've got the main story still to finish. I mean, if you add all that up, the DLCs and that remaining stuff, plus the companions that we just started, we've probably got, no exaggeration, at least another 40 hours of gameplay in this playthrough. Which I'm okay with, but it's going to suck if every time I play it, 2-3 times a week, we have an insanely slow night with next to no support. It really was disheartening again tonight to see that this was a playthrough that months ago was getting support, and for some odd reason, it's fallen off. So, I guess the summary I have to say for today is this simple. I had a great time today. The content I put out today I thought was meaningful. My viewing audience seemed to have a good time with it. But sadly, that formula that I use, which is basically, well, if you're playing things that you're enjoying and it comes through that you're enjoying it and people are liking the content, the support will just come naturally. For some reason, for some games, it's not. For some games, it is not coming naturally anymore. And I don't know how to change that because it's always been the way that it's worked. And now all of a sudden, it seems like it's not working that way, Now, in regards to Elden Ring, we're going to continue that tomorrow. Elden Ring streams have been doing great. Elden Ring streams always seem to get good support. Elden Ring's almost done. All right? We've got a boss that I'm stuck on that I'm going to probably beat tomorrow. We got one major area to go to that apparently is going to lock another major area to go to. And then you've got the rest of the area that I was kind of in with the Halley tree, which apparently is the hardest part of the game. And then you've got the end of the game, essentially. Okay? So if you add all that together, maybe another week, maybe another week and a half tops. I was really thinking I'm going to beat this game by the end of the month. Keep in mind, I am alternating it with Lego, and after a while, it's going to go to WWE as well. So maybe not right away. I'm still thinking, tomorrow, probably 2 to 3 streams next week, and then another week, and then it's done. You see? But, and by the way, I'm very appreciative of those attending, supporting those streams. But it doesn't go on forever. And I hope that people will actually start to come and support the other things I'm doing that are fun. It seems like there's just a group of people that, well, I'm going to be there for Elden Ring, and that's it. And like, wow, that's completely the opposite of what's happened with me as being a variety streamer in the past, where people seem to attend everything and give it a shot. It doesn't seem like it's happening right now, all right? So, if you're interested in anything but Elden Ring, please attend those streams. Please watch those videos on YouTube and consider supporting them, because right now, it just seems like they're not getting support, all right? Okay, so as I said, tomorrow, the first gameplay stream on Monday's stream will be Elden Ring. I'm stuck on a boss. We're going to do my best to beat his ass, or he'll kick my ass, who knows. And then we're on to other stuff. There's still a good amount of stuff left in the game, but we are definitely in the end game now, okay? Tomorrow's late night stream is determined by you. You guys are currently voting on the main channel page of DSP Gaming right now on the community tab to determine what the game's going to be on Monday night. Right now, as of right now, as I check live, it is, let me refresh it, I'm almost there. The Outer Wilds is in the lead by 10%. The second place game is I Am Fish, okay? There's still time to vote. I mean, there's almost 24 hours left to vote. If you haven't voted yet and you don't want Outer Wilds to be played tomorrow, now's your chance. Just a few hundred people could come and vote and change everything. And I know there's over 1,000 people that actively check out my content every day. You could go vote if you haven't yet, all right? So please do. If not, it'll be the Outer Wilds of the late stream. Like I said, I like the game, but I certainly hope that people are going to help me with it because it's very cryptic. I'm going to have a hard time figuring stuff out, and I would prefer to have some guidance rather than me just wasting time going in circles, dying endlessly as the supernova hits and destroys the galaxy. I'd rather actually be doing something productive with my time during that time frame. So, okay, that's tomorrow night, all right? Now, I'm off on Tuesday. The rest of the week will be a balance between either Lego or Elden Ring on the early stream, and then either Skyrim and something new Game Pass every time because you're going to be voting all week. Every time we have a Game Pass night, you'll vote for whatever the next game will be to be played in the Game Pass Variety Night. All right? Lastly, Ask the King returns this Thursday. That is my Q&A show. I've not done one since Christmas. So this is a pretty interesting one. Please post up your questions either on dspgaming.com. If you go to that website right now, it's forums. You go to the area under General. There's an Ask the King thread you can post up there. If you are a channel member, you're in luck. Because as of this morning, I posted up an exclusive post, a members-only post, here on my main channel page under the community tab, where you can post up your questions and channel members get priority access to get their questions answered. When I did Ask the King last, most of the questions came from members. So please post up your questions if you haven't. It's a great opportunity to get some benefits out of being a channel member. Okay, guys? All right, that is it for tonight. I hope that you guys enjoy the content today, especially if you're watching it after the fact on demand. I had a great time with it, and I hope to see you all tomorrow for Elden Ring and likely the Outer Wilds unless the poll flips another way. Thank you all. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.